Former President Trump spoke at the Save America rally in Georgia on Saturday evening while campaigning for the Republican candidates he supports. Massive crowds gathered at the rally. He criticized the Democrat-run cities for being taken over by violent gangs or drugged-out vagrants. He complained, quote, "Corruption is rampant. The senior ranks of our military have been politicized. Our leaders are issuing unconstitutional executive mandates, and our country is being turned into a migrants' camp." Trump thinks that the country is now being invaded by illegal immigrants. He went on to accuse the Democrats of fabricating the Russiagate story. He mentioned Special Counsel John Durham and thanked him 3 times. Durham recently indicted Michael Sussman, one of the major attorneys of Hillary Clinton's presidential campaign. Trump's speech took place 1 day after the results of the Arizona audit got released. Trump said, "If I won or lost, all I want is a fair election." Next, let's talk about the Arizona election audit report. I planned to talk about it on Monday, but so many things happened over the weekend. My program is usually recorded a day before it gets aired, so there will be some delay in getting information to you. Sorry about that. The much-anticipated Arizona Forensic Audit report finally came out last Friday. The review committee presented their findings at a hearing chaired by Arizona Senate President Karen Fann. Members of the review team each made a presentation on their part of the investigation. Senator Warren Peterson, who was the final speaker at the hearing, mentioned that the Senate had been stymied in this action, but had the support of Arizonans throughout the process. Peterson also identified the key issues raised by Doug Logan, Cyber Ninja's CEO, and his team that need to be addressed, some of which are criminal offenses, including the Senate's being blocked and the inconsistent numbers from the audit. He said, quote, "It appears that they broke the law with duplicate ballots. We need to get to the bottom of whether that law was broken, how to prevent it in the future, and hold people accountable that did it this time." There was a major chain of custody issues in Maricopa County, including failure to preserve data files, weak cybersecurity, and the envelopes that were not even signed. Senate President Fann promptly sent a letter to State Attorney General Mark Brnovich after the hearing, forwarding all relevant information and asking Brnovich to investigate 5 areas. So what exactly did Arizona Audit find out? Dr. Shiva Ayyadurai, a data analyst and inventor, was the first to speak. He presented the results of signature verification on the envelope images. Dr. Ayyadurai was responsible for examining more than 1.9 million signatures on the early voting ballot return envelopes from Maricopa County. The anomalies he found were some people voting multiple times, with the most voting 4 times. More than 180 people voted 3 times, and more than 16,000 people voted twice. So there was 17,322 duplicates in total. This alone far exceeds the 10,457 votes difference between Trump and Biden in Arizona. In addition, Dr. Ayyadurai said there were returned envelopes with blank signatures, and Maricopa County included over 400 envelopes with no signatures in the votes. 2,580 scribbled signatures were so vague that they looked like almost no signatures, and 900 were late returns, all of which were counted in the official Maricopa County vote counts. Dr. Ayyadurai pointed out one last irregularity. He found instances where 2 different voter IDs hide identical names, phone numbers, and signatures. In other words, the same individual owned 2 voter IDs. From Dr. Ayyadurai's findings, we could conclude that at least 21,000 ballots were questionable. Let's be mindful that these ballots should have been excluded from the final results, but they got counted both in the official Maricopa County ballots count and the Senate's manual ballot count. Because when Maricopa County submitted the ballots to the Senate, the questionable ballots were mixed in with the legitimate ballots. So it wasn't such a surprise when the Cyber Ninjas CEO Doug Logan announced that Maricopa County's certified results only had a slight difference with the hand count results, even though the hand recount results show that Biden had more ballots. But Cyber Ninjas report identified that over 57,000 of the ballots had serious issues. The issues include improper voter registration, inappropriate voting procedures, and mismatches against registered records. The actual number of problematic ballots may even exceed what the Cyber Ninjas identified. Since Logan's team examined the physical ballots, he found more problems than Dr. Ayyadurai, as Dr. Ayyadurai only verified the signatures. The 57,000 ballots with serious issues represent more than 6 times the gap between Trump and Biden's ballots in Arizona. Therefore, some Arizona state senators and representatives who tweeted that last year's certification should be revoked. The third speaker was Cypher founder Ben Cotton, whose team captured more than 114 terabytes of information in Cypher's examination of network security. Issues found by Cotton's team include devices on the network were shown to be connected to the Internet, and some Internet activities related to data purge happened the day before Cotton's team received the system. A large amount of data was deleted by an admin account, but Cotton said, quote, "We have captured screenshots of Maricopa County people at the keyboards during those time periods. This is a criminal act and will be referred to State Attorney General Brnovich." One of Cotton's key findings was that there was a problem with the hardware configuration. There were 2 bootable hard drives on the workstation, which was not the approved configuration. Cotton said, "What that means is that you can boot from a hard drive that is not part of the election configuration and have access to the election network. Very important, it is clearly not an approved configuration." After the hearing, Senate President Van quickly sent a letter to the Attorney General Mark Brnovich, forwarding all the information from the hearing to the Attorney General's office. He listed 5 areas of questions for Brnovich to investigate. This is the equivalent of seeking legal remedies for last year's election using this report as a starting point. The 5 issues relate to those we just mentioned, including signature verification and voter registration machines and related technology, cybersecurity, and the violations by Maricopa County officials. Brnovich has responded on Twitter that he will launch an investigation. The results of the manual count conducted by Logan were similar to those of Maricopa County. So, on Friday, the leftist media broadcasted based on early leaks, claiming that the Arizona review still shows a Biden win. But they did not get the full report, and they ignored the serious problems listed in the hearing and the report. The Arizona audit results are certainly a huge shock to the Republican rhinos, and even Trump is surprised by some of the findings, which are completely beyond imagination. Texas is also currently conducting forensic reviews in 4 counties. They should be progressing more smoothly than Arizona, at least in the 2 Republican counties. The Arizona audit is a major achievement. Hopefully, it will start to turn the tide around by fixing election problems before next year's midterm election. That's all for today. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you next time.